In Genoa, the Luigi Ferrari Stadium absolutely packed. The capacity here just under 45,000. And the atmosphere, well, that's red hot too. Genoa kicking off, attacking the goal to our left. In their red and blue halves, Sampdoria in the lighter shirts. Sampdoria, the league leaders. And Genoa, who are having a fine season too. Chip through and safely away this time for Sampdoria. The atmosphere inside the stadium absolutely electrifying. Two teams with not only local pride to play for. In Sampdoria's case, they're going for their first ever title. And Genoa, well, they're fifth and every prospect of claiming a European place next season. Adds extra spice to this derby, which is one of the most eagerly awaited Genovese derbies in years. A check here on the Genoa side. Fielding all three of their foreign stars. Scurabi there, the Czech, number 10. Aguilera, 9 from Uruguay. And Branco, the Brazilian. All three, of course, who played in the World Cup finals last year. Cerezo. His World Cup final stage was many years ago, back in '82, when he starred for Brazil. That marvellous Brazilian side, and Cerezo hasn't featured on the international side since then. But he's back in this Sampdoria lineup, wearing number 8, Cerezo. He's had injuries for much of the season. But the big loss to Sampdoria is Mancini. He's out through injury. Branca comes in to wear the number 10 shirt. And no place in the starting lineup then for two of Sampdoria's foreign stars, Mikhailichenko, the Soviet international, and Katanets from Yugoslavia. Today's referee is Tullio Lanese from Messina in Sicily, a FIFA official. And of course, it's the type of game that will need strong handling. Aguilera, who's been in tremendous form in recent matches. 13 goals so far this season, including 7 in the last 4. And he has formed a really potent partnership up front with Scurabi, who himself has scored 10. But a problem here for Aguilera in the opening stages of what is bound to be a fierce and totally committed contest. Aguilera, whose future did seem in some doubt earlier in the season, but he's certainly turned things around in recent weeks, and perhaps that spurred him on, the thought that he might not be staying. Free kick then to Genoa. Looked to be a foul then on Marco Branca. A lot resting on his shoulders today in the absence of Mancini, who's been voted the best number 10 in the Italian league this season. So his partnership with Vialli broken up today. Branca getting his chance in the side, and he hasn't let them down when he has come in. He's mainly featured as a substitute as Branca, but he scored 5 times in his 15 appearances, 9 of those as a substitute. Here's Pari. Lana to tidy up at the back. Now Pari. Here's Cerezo. Viakawan. Back in the international side, of course, for the World Cup, and he's kept his place since. One of the hardest markers in Italian football. This is Invonizzi. Shrugged off and fouled at the end by Roberto Onorati. Now Lombardo, another man making his mark now on the international scene. And the referee straight in there, and I think that's going to be the first yellow card of the game. He's standing for no nonsense. Signor Lanese. Lombardo was badly fouled then, despite the protests of the Genoa players. Lombardo, who's not as old as he looks, he's only 25, but that receding hair certainly makes him look older. But my word, he's had an outstanding season for Sampdoria, which is turning into the best in the club's history. But can they crown it by taking the title for the very first time? Invernizzi here with the free kick. This is Pari. Now Lana. Probing pass in search of Lombardo, who's such a hard-working, diligent player. It's a useful cross into. Appeals for offside. And that won't count. But Vialli, well, it won't have done his confidence any harm to put the ball in the back of the net, as he's been doing so regularly for Sampdoria. 15 goals, he's the top scorer in Italian football this season. Good jump by Scuravi. Well, it was half a chance. But no more than that, really. Pagliuca, who last season conceded less goals than any other goalkeeper in Series A. And he really is an outstanding keeper, even if he's not too happy with his kicking. Ranio. Torrente just got away with that. Bortolazzi, so often the fetcher and carrier in the Genoa side. But very few chances so far at either end, for all the endeavour being shown by these two teams. Docena. Branca. He'd want to get his cross in then. Vialli was lurking. But he was just denied at the last. Excellent work then by Branca. Caricola, who headed away from underneath his own crossbar almost, with the lethal Vialli right behind him. Vialli's corner, easily claimed though by Braglia, who's just returned after 2 matches out through injury, and his replacement Piotti, a 36-year-old, didn't do too well. He let 7 in. So Genoa relieved, I would think, to have Braglia back. He's had a very good season for them. Aguilero's coming in for some harsh treatment so far. Sampdoria well aware of the threat that he poses. Bortolazzi with the free kick. Leaving it for Eranio. Now here is Bortolazzi. Rotolo. Signorini trying to shake off Cerezo. Now, what's the referee going to give here? Looks like a goal kick. Lana. Here's Docena. Docena today his 329th game in Series A. Playing his first Italian top league match way back in 1979. Eranio for Genoa. Torrente, regular in the side this season. Bortolazzi. Now Caricola looking for Scuravi. He couldn't profit from that header there. And that was extremely clumsy from Bortolazzi, whose enthusiasm got the better of him there, to put it mildly. Not too much of an attempt to get the ball there. So free kick then to Sampdoria. Throw to Genoa. Taken by Branco. Lombardo. Party grappling too hard. Vialli. Now Docena. Such a shrewd, competitive player, Docena. This is Onorati, and he has support too from Branco, who possesses a venomous shot when the occasion takes him, but not this time. Branco, the free kick specialist, of course. Here's Cerezo now, the other Brazilian. Vialli. Lombardo. He's got Branco in the middle. Vialli arriving too. And what a letdown. No one will be more disappointed than Lombardo, whose performances have caught the eye, of course, of Pacini, the Italian manager, to include him in recent matches. Docena. Vialli couldn't get away from Signorini. Just to clarify the situation, Signorini is indeed wearing 6, as we were originally told, and Aranio 4, so there wasn't a change. My apologies there. Signorini 6 and Aranio 4. Scuravi. Here's Branco. They can't allow him in shooting range. Aguilera. Rotolo. And Lombardo able to clear. Not very well, though. In towards Scuravi. He's certainly at the height. Feels that the ball might have struck an arm. Referee waving play on. Branco having to tangle with the paper as well as the ball. Pagliuca didn't get there. Aguilera. Well, there was no whistle from the referee, so that has to go down as a half opportunity anyway for Aguilera, who seemed a little surprised that the ball came to him then when Pagliuca looked to be making a safe catch. Party now. Cerezo. Here's Vialli. Well, there was only a black car in the penalty box, and Vialli was somewhat offbeat with his cross anyway. Scuravi. Now, is that a foul by his marker Manini? That's the referee's decision. Scuravi, who was second only to Schillaci in the World Cup goal scorers. He didn't start too well in Italy. He didn't score for 7 games, or 6 games anyway, but now he's got 10, including 6 in the last 7. So he and Aguilera really are 2 men very much in form up front for Genoa. There is Scuravi. But unable to test Pagliuca in the Sampdoria goal. Invonizzi. Now Lombardo. Bortolazzi. Such a strong running player. Trying to drag some of those defenders out of the middle. Just kept in then by Ruotolo. 10 minutes to half-time. Genoa 0, Sampdoria 0 in the Genovese derby. Vital match for Sampdoria, the league leaders, and for Genoa too, in their efforts to pursue a European place next season. Now Vialli. Lombardo's got through the middle. Well, Vialli's run was certainly committing defenders, and they were over-committed. That was Bortolazzi who caught him in the end. Getting a ticking off from the referee. Vialli wants the jewel in Boccini's crown, the Italian manager, but he's been out of favour. Not played in the national team since the World Cup. But showing the kind of form in recent matches that will surely earn him a recall in due course. No doubting the man's fantastic talent. So, a chance here then for Sampdoria. Braulio wants 5 in the wall. There's Lana's shot. Came back off Scuravi. Pari. Drilled in towards Cerezo, but now Lombardo. Here's Lombardo again. Good effort. Didn't really fall too kindly for him there. He was almost off balance. Lombardo, who's only scored a couple of times in the league this season. But it brought a roar of expectancy from the Sampdoria fans in this stadium. Off Pani, and there is the whistle to end the first half. A first half that never quite got off the ground, really. Very few scoring opportunities for either side. Very tightly contested, as we expected. Pretty aggressive too at times, but no goals so far. At half-time, it's Genoa 0, Sampdoria 0 in the Luigi Ferrari Stadium. So Sampdoria then start the second half, now kicking from right to left. In fairness, it wasn't the most riveting of first halves. Two teams who obviously know each other very well, being here in the same city and sharing the same ground. Vialli's cross. Now this is Bortolazzi. Both defences dominating, really, in that first 45 minutes. Oranio. Still Oranio. Well, he was certainly balked, but I think he'd lost the ball anyway. And there was no protest from Aranio. Cerezo now. Both teams needing a little more sharpness in their approach play. Strikers have certainly been nullified for all the efforts of players like Skourabi here, who's battled away and shown plenty of aggression in that belligerent style of his. Off goes Skourabi now. Lana had gone with him, and he just kept that in play then. Viekawa. Now Cerezo. Some room in which to manoeuvre. Vialli with Lombardo outside him. Here's Lombardo now, and the flag's up for offside. Still this cracking atmosphere inside the stadium. Stefano Aranio to Bortolazzi. Branco, you certainly had the feeling that one goal would decide this. Although it does so often happen that when two teams are locked together in this kind of combat, when one team scores, it opens the floodgates. Cross it towards Lombardo from Vialli. Here's Cerezo now. Branco. And it struck Vialli, but it didn't go out. Lombardo in. Well, if there had been a goal then, there'd have been a few questions asked by the Genoa defenders. Appealing for a free kick and a throw. The linesman seemed a little bit indecisive. And Signorini there going across to talk with the referee. And now the referee wants a word with the linesman. I think somebody said something, and it's a red card. Well, that's quite astonishing. Branco being pushed away then. Now, Caricula talking with the linesman very heatedly. The red card was quite clearly brandished then. Now, is it Caricula he's sent off? Or Signorini? They were both there, and clearly somebody said something, and it's Branco, it appears, who has been sent off. So an argument must have been going on out of sight of the referee, out of sight of the cameras, and, well, that's what they think of it all. Signorini arguing with the linesman. Branco sent off. An incident off the ball after he felt the decision should have been given to him. And that could well be it there. Branco, and the linesman's flag was just raised there. Now it's up, and clearly it's something that Branco said. So, drama here and controversy. Branco has been sent off, and the referee has to sort this out fairly quickly now. Talking with Signorini, the captain. And it's all turned rather nasty now, all very unsavoury. Branco dismissed, the Brazilian. It's a real opportunity now for Sampdoria, but you can rest assured it will only make Genoa fight that little bit harder. And so often it's more difficult to break down 10 men than 11. Skourabi. Onorati. This is Aguilera. Good tackle there by Signorini. A very important one too. Ranio, Signorini. Nearing the halfway point in the second half. Just over 20 minutes gone. And a substitution about to be made. Onorati is going off. There's Onorati. Hasn't missed a game, but Ferroni now is going to replace him in this one. So Ferroni is on. Dosena to Pari. Ferroni, who's been a substitute in most matches, doesn't get in the starting lineup too often. Just whisked away from Dosena. Scoravi with Manini, inevitably. Dosena hoisting it towards Branca and Vialli. Branca, whistle's gone, whistle's gone. And these Genoa defenders have got to control their tempers now, and I think maybe that's the point that Curricula is making to Signorini. I think that was handled then. But Signorini again made his feelings known in no uncertain terms to the referee. And I got the impression that Curricula was just telling him to calm down a little. They've already lost one man. They can ill afford to lose another. Manini out jumping Scoravi. Cerezo. Invernizzi to Pari. Cerezo. Vierkowat now then to Lombardo. Can Sampdoria make this extra man advantage count? Pari. Dosena looking for Lombardo. Dosena once more. Now Pari. Well, they're stringing their passes together, at least they were. And again, the Genoa defence holding firm. Most of the attacking now, though, coming from Sampdoria. Vialli, Lombardo. Invernizzi exchanging passes with Cerezo. To no effect, though. And off goes Eranio. Foul by Vierkowat. Genoa under the coaching of Osvaldo Bagnoli for the first time this season. And there's Boskov, the coach of Sampdoria, hoping to lead them to the first title ever in the club's history. Now, a substitution to be made by Sampdoria. Mikhailichenko, the Soviet star, is coming on. A man who's not made the impact they'd hoped for this season, taking over from Toninho Cerezo. So a Soviet on for a Brazilian. And that's what he thinks of it all. And another substitution being made very quickly by Genoa. So both coaches showing their hand now in their efforts to steer their respective teams to victory. Invernizzi. Confirmation there. Mikhailchenko on for Cerezo. Mikhailchenko, who's 28 today. Didn't earn him a place in the starting lineup, though. Lombardo. Fiorin, incidentally, is the player on for Genoa. Valeriano Florin. This is Bortolazzi. It's Pari once again showing his defensive qualities. Here's Mikhailchenko. They'll be looking for him to show his attacking flair. Mikhailchenko came from Dynamo Kiev. He's been sub in 3 of the last 4 games, so by no means an automatic choice, and left out of the starting 11 today. And now a second substitution to be made by Sampdoria. And it is Mancini who they're going to bring on, left out of the starting lineup. He wasn't fully fit, but they're going to put him on anyway now. Roars of approval from the Sampdoria fans, and he has come on. Well, there did appear to be no question of him starting the game, but with just over 10 to go, it's a bit of a different story. They need to try anything now, Sampdoria, to collect this second point. Some advice here for Iranio. And for Pari from Boskov. Nobody wants to give it away now, but the extra point is there for the taking if either team can find a goal. It's Curricula, strong man at the back, and he's had a good match. And the Sampdoria fans still in good voice, the banners waving up their end of the ground. And they will take some convincing that they're not on the way to the championship. Flicked on for Iranio. And the saving tackle was from Pari. Another vital interception by the number 4 of Sampdoria. And you'll see Iranio, also wearing 4, of course, making his run. And who's got back there to prevent him from scoring but Pari? Mikhailchenko. Given away by Biakawat. Off goes Bortolazzi. Scuravi now. Bortolazzi. And just kept in play by Paliuka. Mancini now. Invernizzi. Invernizzi once more. Touch off was from Branca. Iranio. Scuravi, as ever, closely attended by Manini. Aguilera taking the free kick too quickly. And Scuravi in difficulties. Scuravi, who's had very few opportunities to add to his tally of 10 goals. And the same applies to the number 9, Aguilera. Boskov won't want any mistakes now from his team. Carvalho. Harassed by Mancini, who says that's our throw. The linesman has given it the other way. Bertolazzi's cross. And there's Vialli back there helping out. Sampdoria players desperate now to find a winner, but at the same time, they know it's a game they mustn't lose. And Vialli prepared to help out at either end. But a bit of a misunderstanding, I think we'll put that one down to. Well, the spirits of the crowd haven't been dampened at all, but you have to look back on this one and say it's been a match of very few chances and not too much serious goal-mouth activity. Some local derbies really take off and some don't. Scuravi, little nudge then on Manini, spotted by the referee. Who's not had an easy afternoon. Pari. Invernizzi. Now then for Mancini, who doesn't appear to be too hampered by the injury that prevented him from starting this game. 5 minutes to go. Broken up by Florin, who's come on for Ruotolo. Now Scuravi, coming from deep. That's Vialli tackling back. And, well, he felt he'd won the ball fairly. The referee did not agree. Bertolazzi to take the free kick then. Sampdoria's turn to defend. It's a free kick to Sampdoria. It's extraordinary clash on the edge of the area, which even had the referee smiling. He's not had too much to smile about. Free kick taken. Pari. Now Mikhailchenko. What a boost, another goal, or a goal would be now for Sampdoria. So close to this first ever title. But a lot of hard work to be done yet. Fair to deny Inter and AC Milan and Juventus fighting in there too. And Vialli, well, he caught Aguilera twice then. I'm not sure if the referee saw the second one. Well, I think he felt that Aguilera was dishing it out initially. And Aguilera was certainly caught in the head by Vialli. That was Aguilera shrugging him off, and Vialli, my word, he went in strongly then. And as he ran back, his foot definitely caught Aguilera on the head. No question about it. I think the referee had turned away then. He needs eyes in the back of his head to see all that's going on out there. Does Giulio Lanese. But you tangle with Vialli at your peril, as Aguilera has now found. But it certainly seemed to me that Aguilera started it. and if you mix it with Bjerkegaard, it's asking for trouble. Mike Tyson might think twice about taking on Bjerkegaard. Here he is now. Hoots of protests from the fans of Genoa, and now Bjerkegaard is down. And a little bit of retribution there. No doubt about that at all from Aguilera, who could be in serious trouble. He took his revenge, and he took it in full view of the referee. It was so foolish by the Uruguayan international. Well, it's certainly a yellow card. And the referee there is just explaining, I can see the player is down, I can see he's hurt, I should tell him to get up pretty quickly. And here's Aguilera. And just look at that. Vicious tackle. And he's lucky to stay on the field. Well, Bjerkegaard able to continue. And he's too much of a competitor not to. And I think he's just telling the referee he's okay. One or two players living a little dangerously. We saw Manini with a nasty tackle earlier. He'd already been cautioned. And there's Manini now, going for Aguilera. We're into the last minute. More instructions from the bench. They know time is almost up. Don't give it away now. But if they could just sneak one here, Sampdoria. Deflection. And easily dealt with. The early shot. So we're into time added on for stoppages. I think the referee will want to end this one as quickly as he can. It really has threatened to boil over at times, especially in the second half, with the sending off of Branco and the clashes between Aguilera and Bjerkegaard, who's in possession now. Only seconds to go. Genoa with just about everybody back. Mancini, a tug then on Lombardo. And the free kick has been given. Lombardo looking very aggrieved, was certainly yanked back then. Deep into injury time. It might be the last chance here for Sampdoria. Mancini to take the free kick. Lana has come up from the back. Bjerkegaard in there too. And just look at all that activity in there. And a huge sigh of relief from the Genoa supporters around the ground. Just under 45,000 in here, capacity crowd. Pani. Genoa just sitting back and inviting Sampdoria to come at them. Almost 2 minutes now of stoppage time added on. Bjerkegaard. And it's all over. A disappointing Genovese derby in many ways. So few goal-scoring chances, and the referee in the second half having to send off Branco and keep some other untidy confrontations in check too. So the spoils are shared. It's a goalless draw. It means that Sampdoria are still right up there at the top of the table, as those elated fans are still celebrating. Nothing will change there. They went into this one 3 points ahead, and who knows, they may well yet go on to win that championship for the very first time in the club's history. The final score is Genoa 0, Sampdoria 0 in the Luigi Ferrari Stadium.